is Friday, January the 18th. Please stand for the pledge. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. The mission of Catherine H. Hankins Middle School is to establish a culture which empowers adults and students to lead. Today for lunch we'll be having turkey or ham sub, buttered carrots, romaine and tomatoes, and Doritos. Monday for breakfast we'll be having breakfast pizza or cereal with yogurt, fruit, assorted juice, and milk.
Saturday Academy will be held tomorrow from 8 o'clock to 11:30.
The AR Top 10 students will receive a pass to come to the library today at 11:15. The library will be closed third and fourth period.
Teachers, please remember we will have Tech Tuesday in the library during your planning period on Tuesday, January the 22nd.
Any student who purchases a yearbook by January 31st will receive 2 entries into a drawing for great prizes and gift cards. This includes students who have already purchased a yearbook. Students who purchased in the library will receive 1 entry in the drawing. The drawing will be held February 28th on the morning announcements. Multiple prizes will be awarded. Yearbooks are $40. Students must them in F616 to pay with cash or purchase online using eFunds.
The Environmental Studies Center is sponsoring a photo contest. Entries are due February the 22nd. For more information, see Miss Sarah in the library or visit the school website. The girls' track tryouts will be held on February the 2nd. Qualifications to try out include having a current physical, being good academic and behavior standing, and having reliable transportation. You will need to change in the locker room and report to the field by 2:50. Participants will drive to Theodore High School to try out. You will need to be picked up at 4:30. Coach Moser will transport your belongings in his vehicle.
Theodore High School will have a softball winter skills camp on Saturday, January 26th for students in 6th grade. It costs $25 and the registration form can be found on the school website under latest news. There are isolated showers in the forecast today with a high temperature of 72.
Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Those words were spoken by Martin Luther King Jr. in 1963. On Monday, we will be out of school in observance of what would have been his 90th birthday.
We all know his legacy of advancing civil rights through nonviolence. Please stay tuned for a short video on some interesting facts about his life.
It's time for learning with fun facts about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. for kids. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was an American Baptist minister, activist, humanitarian, and also known for being the leader of the African American civil rights movement. Dr. Martin Luther King was born in Atlanta, Georgia on January 15th in 1929. Now the world knows him today as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but his name wasn't always Martin. He was actually born and given the name Michael by his father. But that all changed during a trip to Germany where the theologian Martin Luther impressed Dr. Martin Luther King's father so much that he changed his name and his son's name too. Now when it came to education, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was very smart. That's right, when he was a kid, he literally skipped 2 grades, the 9th and the 11th, to enter Morehouse College at the young age of 15 in 1944. Later on, Dr. King entered Boston University. There, he completed his schoolwork in 1953, earning a doctorate in systematic theology 2 years later. Also while he was there, he met his love, Coretta Scott. That's right, Coretta Scott was a young singer from Alabama who was studying at the New England Conservatory of Music. They later got married in 1953. Not long thereafter, he got involved in the civil rights movement, taking part in the Montgomery bus boycott after Rosa Parks had been arrested for not going to the back of the bus after the bus driver told her she couldn't sit at the front. Of course, many know Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. from taking part in the March on Washington on August 28, 1963, where his world-famous I Have a Dream speech set a fire to the civil rights movement that can still be echoed today of people wanting freedom and wanting to be treated equally. From there, his name only grew, and in 1964, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. Sadly, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s life was cut short, being assassinated on April 4, 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee, while standing on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel. Although the nation was sad, the voice of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. would still ring loud today. The hard work that he did during the Civil Rights Movement would soon be listened to, and that's when the Civil Rights Act of 1968 was passed by Congress. And although many celebrated his birthday around the country in multiple cities, at the White House Rose Garden on November 2, 1983, President Ronald Reagan signed a bill creating a federal holiday to honor Dr. King's works. And those were fun facts about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
I'm Aaliyah.
I'm Taylor.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
And a nice weekend.